Hello, YouTubers, family, and friends. This is Edward coming to you from Golden Palace in northwestern Mindanao, Philippines. It's been a while since I did a video. I think the last one I was really discouraged about the censorship and throttling that was going on YouTube. I'm still obviously upset about it, but what can you do about it, right? You can quit it and go to Rumble or, you know, something like that. But it's just, to have a good state of mind, things you can't control, and can't fight. You either just quit it, walk away from it, so it gets out of your life because it's just draining you. So, anyways, kind of an update around here. I've been kind of fighting this foot infection that I've had, toe infection, for over 2 years now, and every once in a while it flares up and gets, a little bit worse. So I decided to finally, I scraped up some extra money, and we're going to go to Cebu here this next week to the Ace Hospital there in Cebu. And I think I'm just going to get it amputated. That's pretty much, I'm just going to, go in there and get an amputation, get it done with. It has nothing to do with type 2 diabetes or anything like that. I'm extremely underweight for my height. I'm 180, 88 pounds, something like that, 186 pounds, right in that area. And optimal weight for my height is between 180 and 200. So I'm on the low side, and I've had all my blood work done, and I'm not a pre-diabetic or a diabetic, but I was born disabled with my feet. I was born with club feet, what they call it, the condition. And so I have stainless staples in my ankles, and over several surgeries, I was able to get my feet into a normal position where the doctors were as a child. And the one left foot that I have a problem with now, in my college days, I had one last corrective surgery done on it. Well, that last corrective surgery did okay most of the rest of my life until my late 50s. And like I say, a couple years ago, that's when both the nerve damage from all the surgeries and circulation has gotten to the point where that big toe just won't support any kind of a healing condition anymore. So this open wound, just need to get rid of it. That's what I'm looking at right now. So I was going to give it one more chance and, take some biopsies, which had never been done, try to analyze the strain of the infection, and then apply the proper antibiotic to the infection. Well, the process here in the Philippines is another one of those crazy processes. So I have to go, first of all, to the doctor. The doctor gives you a script. Then you bring the script or a doctor's order to the laboratory. That's crosstown, right? And for us, it's way, way across town because we live way away from the city. So this is all a planned deal. You have to drive to the city, spend all day there, back and forth doing all this doctor stuff. So anyways, you take the doctor's order, you go to the lab. When you go to the lab, you got to pay to get the biopsy done by the doctor. The reason why you're having it paid for there first is because you have to wait there and bring the cash receipt after you've paid it back to the lab, and then they're supposed to give you sample containers for the biopsies to take back to the doctor's office so he can do a biopsy. Then he puts it in the containers that the lab gives you. Then you have to go back to the lab again and give them the tissue samples. Well, none of that was explained to us. We had never had to do it before, and it was getting late in the day, and by the time we went from the lab back to the doctor to get the tissue samples removed from my foot, at the lab, they never gave us the containers that we needed for the lab samples. So it's, this is the kind of stuff in the Philippines there's zero or near zero communication and zero understanding. It's just a cluster F, if you know what I mean. Everything you do with any kind of agency, either medical, governmental, a company, anything. This is the kind of stuff you run up against every day. It's a lack of information that makes you get your whole day completely screwed because you have to do it 2 or 3 or 4 times your efforts to get one simple thing done, all because you weren't given the proper information. Yeah, this is what you deal with if you come to the Philippines. So don't come to the Philippines if you don't have any kind of patience. And then this costs you too, right? So anyway, I was paid 2,700 pesos for these containers for the tissue samples I never received. So I need to take that receipt back, get a refund now, because now it was not only the lab, but it was the doctor, or the nurse or his assistant or anyone that explained this process for us to accomplish what we needed to accomplish. So now I'm so discouraged. And this is 2 years really of this kind of stuff happening, trying to get one little thing done. And there's so many regulations and procedures that aren't even explained to you ever until after you pay. And then after you pay, you're screwed. Just like the time a few months ago, I had to go to the hospital with my toe because I thought maybe it was becoming gangrene, right? Once they get the IV in you, they capture you, and the doctors don't do anything, and they don't listen to you or want to listen to anything that you want to say or anything that you want to do. This is a public hospital. So after 3 days, I had to literally take my life in my own hands and escape from that hospital, ripping the IV from my arm and go paying the bill and leaving the hospital as fast as I could, and they were all mad because I removed my IV, because you have to pay the bill and then show your nurse in your ward that you had paid before they'll take out the IV. This is what I mean. They have you physically captured until you pay the bill. Because in a public hospital, there's no credit cards. So anyways, that's some of the stuff I've been dealing with. So anyways, I finally decided, I'm going to take the ferry with my Filipino wife, and we're going to go to Cebu, to the ACE Medical Center, which is a private hospital. And a lot of foreigners go there. I've seen many, many instances in different ACE hospitals around the Philippines, videos and stuff where the foreigners will go there and they're very satisfied. The prices are higher, but you get what you pay for, right? So that's our plan. And also, You can use credit card, Visa or MasterCard, to pay your bill at the Ace Hospital. So if you're short of money, or if it's going to cost you a little bit more than you thought, or you don't really have the budget, or whatever, then you can use your credit card and then pay your credit card back or whatever, if you need to. Anyways, it's just an option for you. So anyways, we're going to go travel probably next week and see how it goes. So hopefully it'll go well. We'll see. Okay, that's it for the medical video for today. I'm going to make another one here in a few minutes about the electric company. Another fiasco. Another adventure of hell in the Philippines. Okay, take care. Love you guys. God bless. Bye-bye.